Hi guys, Robbo46 here, welcome yourselves back to MotoGP 20 on the Xbox One X. Let's continue with career mode. It is Silverstone, which means my home Grand Prix. So yes, we have got a special livery and levers for the occasion. Sticking with my usual helmet, but we are running different colours on the Ducati and my levers for the round. So let's get over 5 laps around Silverstone. Let's get to it. So let's try and do a decent lap. Now, there has been an update for the game. We have had update 1.0.9 on consoles, and I think it's 1.0.0.12 on PC. And yeah, I don't know if it's had any effect on the AI or anything, but I was 21st place in FP3, 2 seconds off the time. I don't know if that's down to lack of upgrades or something, I don't know. I managed to go quickest in Q1, hence why we're now in Q2. So let's see what we can do in Q2. I am still convinced that something happens to the player's bike between free practice and qualifying. Because I don't know how the hell I managed to find over a second in Q1. To be able to come through to Q2. I'm still convinced there's something going on in between the sessions with the player's bike. I mean, we're now under the pole position time after being, what, about 6/10 off at the first sector, which again, a little bit weird. Yeah, I'm still convinced something's happening between sessions because I didn't feel like I was riding any better or any worse in between sessions or doing anything different, but to make up like a whole second was just seems a bit strange. Now we are very low on fuel. I hope that we can finish this lap. I might have to quickly switch it to power 1 if we need to. We might just get away with it. Oh, it's gone down to, yeah, 0.1 of a lap remaining. We're just about gonna get to it, and it's gonna be 3rd position. So that is my fastest time again. So starting in 5th position, 2nd row. But yeah, a lot quicker than what I went in FP3 and quicker than what I went in Q1. Right then, let's get this race underway. Some people have been saying that the AI seem more aggressive and quicker this time around, especially with the new update. So we shall find out, I guess. Let's see what happens. And then we go to Misano, which will be the real test because they're usually pretty bad around Misano. Right then. Here we go, home race, here we go, 5 laps, here we go. How many times can I say here we go in one sentence? Here we go, through the first corner. So we're in 5th position at the moment. Past Vinales we go. Through Maggots and Beckett's, and we've got Marquez. No, he's on the inside. Okay. Oh, they've gone wide through turn 5. Just behind the Repsol Honda through Chapel, and we're going to go past him. There we go. Can we get Quartararo as well? Yes, we can. Up the inside. Oh, nearly lost the front then. So we're up to 2nd position, just behind Dovi, down to Vale. Everything looking good at the moment. Can we chase down Dovizioso, who is leading by 0.6 of a second? Okay, power mapping down to 1 before I forget to do that, because I know what will happen. I'll get in a battle, completely forget, and then we'll be in trouble. Through Village. Oh, there we go. There's the penalty. I got a penalty around here last season as well, and yeah, not good. So 0.7 Dovi's got on me at the moment. So through Brooklands we go. Through Luffield. I mean, we have had it in the past where someone's been leading and I've had to try and chase them down around Silverstone, so everything seems quite normal at the moment. I tell you what though, we're not dropping the guys behind. Marquez is still pretty close to me. So through turn 5. But yeah, everything seems pretty, you know, standard at the moment. Doesn't seem any different to previous seasons. It's just very bizarre in FP3 that I was 2 seconds off. I used the exact same bike settings in Q1 and Q2 as I did in FP3. So I just find it very strange. We are right on Dovey now though. Can we get past him? Slipstream down the straight. Might be able to get him into the next corner. Through we go. No, he's taken the long way around the outside, which will put him up the inside for the next corner. But I'll take a tight line, but he's going to be up the inside for Village. So no, Dovey still leads. Oh, Marquez is joining the party. We need to get out of here before Marquez tries to come through. And the other thing as well, is it due to my lack of upgrades or are the AI actually more competitive? Because to me it does seem like they are. Oh, jeez! Don't mind me being on that part of the track, Mark. You can have it back. Quartararo almost came through then. That was a hell of... I know I was a bit wide, but that was one hell of a barge. Come on through. Make yourself at home. Just kick the door open. To be fair, that's pretty accurate of Marquez in real life anyway, so... They've got that down to a T. Can we get back past him? Because I want to beat him. If we can. But it's not often an AI, you know, I know sometimes they do get quicker during the race and they usually set the fastest lap of the race on literally the last lap. But it's not very often you get an AI come past, you know, this time in the race. And it'll be interesting to see if he does actually get past Dovey. Because he seems to have the pace to be able to... I've gone in too hot now. Nearly into the back of Marquez. Obviously these two are my main championship rivals at the moment as well. I don't want Crutchlow anywhere near me. Oh, I can hear the Yamaha of Quartararo just behind. Gonna have to go a little bit defensive into Village. Otherwise I think he might have dive bombed me. In fact, Vinales is up to 4th now. I do think that maybe the AI are a little bit more competitive. They do seem a bit more aggressive as well. I mean, that move from Marquez was very aggressive. But, yeah, I mean... Like I said, the true test will be Misano because it shouldn't really matter around Misano whether I've got upgrades or not. Oh, Marquez has gone for the lead. Yeah, Misano has been very, very easy in the MotoGP class. And I don't think a lack of upgrades is really going to affect that too much. If it's easy, it's easy. So, I mean, that will be the true test to see if they are, you know, competitive. If we're going to fight with them around there or if they're going to be closer. We'll have to wait and see, but that is the next round. And, I mean, we're in 2nd place. We are past Dovey. Can I do anything about Marquez? I mean, bearing in mind we got a penalty as well. But Dovey and the group behind have started to drop back. There is a gap opening up as I went very, very hot into Stowe. Down to Vale. Don't go in too hot this time. That's much better. Much, much better. Through Club. Trying to slipstream Marquez. We've got 2 laps of fuel remaining. Just under 2 laps of fuel remaining now. About to keep switching it up to power mapping 2 for the straights. Just to try and close in a little bit more on Marquez. But I think his pace might be a little bit too quick for me. There's no obvious place where I think I'm going to be able to get him. I mean, a second place, that will be, you know, that'll do nicely, especially for the championship, because Dovi is our main championship rival at the moment. I know him and Marquez are very, very close. We've got 1 lap to go. Can I get Marquez on the last lap? Trouble is, then we've got to make sure we've got 0.2 of a second lead by the line. So, yeah. Right, power mapping 2 for the final lap. 58.5 for Marquez, 58.7 for me. So he was 0.2 quicker than me on that lap. But yeah, we are both pulling away from everyone else. So there is quite a big gap behind. So I don't have to worry about that penalty too much. But he is just eking away a little bit too much, I think. 0.9 now, yes, and almost up to a second. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything. 1.6 back to Dovi. I'll still push just in case, but it's not looking likely. I mean, it does seem to be turning out more like a race that we've had before the update around here. But they definitely seemed a bit more competitive earlier on in the race. Yeah, 0.8. I don't think we've got enough. We don't really gain any time through the final sector, so down into Village for the final time. I think we're going to be getting second, so I think I might just settle for second now, because there isn't a corner coming up where I'm going to be strong enough to close in a pretty big gap, which is almost a second still. Let's get to the end. There's no way in hell I'm catching Marquez now. So Marquez is going to win. I've gone way too hot through Brooklands. Let's just get to the end, because we've got that 0.2 of a second penalty. And 20 points is better than none. So Marquez is going to win. Second place for me. That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, they do seem a little bit quicker. Who had the fastest lap then? Oh, Rossi did. 57. Tell you what though. Last place was only like 11 seconds back, which is really pretty close considering. Usually in the past, I mean Marquez is up to second now, but usually in the past they're like 16, like 20 seconds behind. So I do think that the AI, you know, they're more competitive with each other and lap times are closer. But yeah, like I said, Misano, which is the next round, that is going to be the main testing ground for the AI. I mean, the thing is, the patch notes didn't really say much about the AI apart from that they stopped making them crash in free practice and qualifying. That hasn't really worked, if I'm honest, because I had quite a lot of AI popping up crashing during FP3 and also Q1 as well. So I don't think that's really worked. However, I do think they, intentionally or not, they have made the AI a bit quicker. Well, they have around Silverstone as well. I know obviously I've got no upgrades on the bike as well, so it's always going to be harder, but just looking at all their lap times, they just seem to be a bit closer. And yeah, the fact that last place was a lot closer than they would normally be. Right, We're still leading the championship. Marquez has moved up to second place. So he is past Dovi. So those two are still very close. So they're still both my main championship rivals. Just Marquez is a little bit closer, but not much. So we need to advance to Misano, and I need to change back my colour scheme for the bike and my rider before we go to Misano. Okay, I am ready. Let's go to Misano. 7 laps. Let's see what the AI are like around here then. Unfortunately, I forgot to actually record qualifying, so I do apologise. But I am on pole, but not by much. Usually in qualifying, I am, you know, a few seconds quicker. So this could be quite an interesting race. We shall see. Yeah, usually, you know, around here, usually a few seconds quicker than the AI in practice and qualifying, but FP3 I was second quickest, and obviously went pole position in qualifying. Okay, well, we got through turn 1 okay, and turn 2. Got a bit more white on my levers this time round. Let's see what happens on these opening laps. Marquez was in a bit too hot there. I mean, he's only 0.3 behind at the moment. Marquez is coming with me. Is he going to come through? He looked for the inside there. .3, we're not getting away. Oh, thanks for that, Marquez. No damage popped up on screen, but I expect we sustained a little bit. It's 2 races in a row he's hit me. Oh, now he's in too hot. But yeah, it seemed a lot closer on the first lap. I mean, last season around here, we had quite a big gap at the end of the first lap. So end of lap 1. Our lead is 0.4 of a second, which isn't much at all around here. Usually it's well over a second. I'll keep pushing, see what happens. See if we can extend our lead a little bit. Yeah, it's up to 0.7, so I think we're just starting to break away. Yeah, we are breaking away now, quite clearly. Careful into turn 10. The amount of crashes I had into turn 10 in FP3. Literally, like, after going there so steady with the Ducati, it just, the front end just washes out so easily. I know it's a corner where your front end can go very easily anyway, but it's even more so on the Ducati. 1.2, yeah, we're pulling away now. So they seemed a little bit more competitive at the start of the race. But we are easing away now. That's the end of lap 2. 132.612. We'll keep an eye on the gap, just see what it does. But yeah, also thanks to the people that let me know that you cannot actually do Red Bull Rookies Cup in career mode. It's not been implemented. So yeah, I will have to do obviously a separate series just for Red Bull Rookies Cup. And then eventually when Moto E comes out, which is scheduled end of June, beginning of July, I will obviously do a separate series for that as well. So what's the gap now? 1.3. It's not going up as much as I thought it would though. It's not going up in massive chunks like it usually does. Again, we'll have a look at last place after this race, just to see how many seconds behind they are. Because I think last season they were, you know, well in the 20 odd seconds behind at the end of this race. The gap's actually come down. It's 1.2 at the last split. And I know obviously I won't be going as quick as last season because lack of upgrades, but even so I do think that AI may be a little bit quicker. They certainly seem more aggressive. Yeah, next season we go to Red Bull KTM. So looking forward to that challenge. I'll see how the first race goes, but I will probably need to upgrade that bike because performance-wise, it's not going to be that great to begin with. You know, I haven't actually ever fully upgraded a bike in career mode because usually if I get to a point where, you know, I'm winning a lot, then I do tend to stop upgrading the bike. And Milestone did finally look at my message that I sent them a little while ago about making the AI quicker and the development tests and stuff like that. So and they have said that they will look into it. So hopefully that will be something that they will fix and improve. Also, the fact that the Red Bull Rookies Cup 5th gear is completely bugged. 5th gear is useless, or 4th gear, whichever way you want to look at it. But those two gears are exactly the same, which makes one of them completely pointless. So if you're going up through the gearbox, when you get to 3rd, you've got two choices. You've either got to go into 4th and then basically double tap gear up to go straight to 6th from 4th because 5th gear is a waste of time. Or when you're in 3rd gear, skip 4th gear and go straight to 5th and then go into 6th. It's just a bit weird how that's all worked out, so that's another bug that needs to be fixed. I did do a little experiment in the video that I put up, changing the gear ratios, just trying to make 4th gear shorter and 5th gear longer, and it didn't really make a huge difference. So that definitely needs to be fixed because that could cause issues in the Red Bull Rookies Cup races. But we shall see. But yeah, definitely a bug there with the gearbox for the Red Bull Rookies Cup. Luckily it doesn't seem to have affected any of the other classes in the game. Because if it was affecting the MotoGP bikes, I would be mortified and would be really, really struggling in career mode. Yeah, the gap isn't as big as I thought it would be. It's 1.8. And there's quite a lot of riders really close together in that next group. So I really do think that the AI are stronger. Like I said, we'll see how many seconds behind last place is. And then we can judge to last season. We've only got one lap to go after this one anyway, so we are nearly there. But yeah, the gap. It's 1.9. It's kind of stabilised around 1.9 as well. But we are looking likely we are going to win here at Misano. Dovi is not even on the podium. I've just seen that he's moved up to 4th place. So Dovi not even on the podium at the moment. That's going to affect his title chances. I tell you what, I'm really not looking forward to Aragon now. Because I usually struggle around there anyway. So that's going to be a horrendous race, I think. And the front end of the Ducati is going to be horrendous around there as well. So I think the combination of the two is going to be a horrendous race. Bury ramp. That can go either way. But when we get to the likes of, Phillip Island and Sepang, we should be okay. But it depends what the championship is looking by the time we get there. I tell you what, Alex Marquez is quite high. He's up to 7th place. What's the gap now? I know it doesn't matter too much. We're on the final lap. 2 seconds still. Let's get the rest of this lap done. And we'll get another 25 points added to our total. We will obviously improve our lead in the championship. That will go up by an extra 5 points. 2.1 seconds is the gap. We've got 2 corners to go. Dovizioso's just moved up to 3rd place onto the podium. If he sneaks that, he's left that very late. I think he's got it. I think he's going to get it. So we do get a win at Misano aboard the Ducati. Dovizioso does get 3rd position. Who had the fastest lap then? I just saw a 31. 14 seconds behind Brad Binder. That's not bad. Usually they're a lot further behind than that. 44-point lead in the championship. So yeah. Oh, we've lost a position to Repsol Honda in the team championship. That's annoying. So yeah, I do actually generally think that the AI are a bit quicker now. And it's not just the fact that I don't have any upgrades on the bike. But like all the lap times, they seem more consistent, and they seem like the AI's lap times are closer together than what they were before. Yeah, a win. A good win. Okay. There we go. 25 points. Job well done. Excellent. So there we go. A second and a first. Second at Silverstone, first at Misano. But yeah, the next round, which is going to be Aragon, I'm really not looking forward to. Buriram will be interesting as well. But yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. I shall see you guys in the next video when we do take on Aragon and Buriram and see how we get on. Don't forget to stay safe and wash your hands. See you.